right, time now is about 8:23. If you're a small business or nonprofit here in Houston and looking for a grant opportunity, listen up. The Houston Fund for Social Justice and Economic Equity, also known as the Houston Equity Fund, is rolling out its last round of business grants with help from Wells Fargo. They've already given out millions, and to tell us how the money is empowering and truly uplifting minority businesses in our community, CW39 Houston's own Paige Hubbard is joining us in the studio with that. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Right now I am joined by Dr. Gina Jerkins. She is the Executive Director of the Houston Equity Fund, and we are so thankful that you are here today to talk to us about this amazing program. But for starters, for our viewers who are not, aware or familiar with what the Houston Equity Fund is, let's go into detail about that.
Let's talk a bit about that. Thank you. Thank you first for having us here, and everybody for making me feel welcome.
Of course.
So yes, with the Houston Equity Fund, it is an organization that desires to enact transformational change in our historically marginalized or underrepresented communities. And so we focus on small businesses and nonprofit organizations that are in the spaces where, if you're anything like me, like I remember the Vacation Bible School bus that came through, nothing fancy about it, but they were going to come through, they were going to pick up kids during the summer, take us over to the place, give us that red punch and some cookies, and keep us in a good space. And so it's a nod to all of those grassroots types of businesses and organizations that may not be on anybody's spotlight, but they are the heartbeat of our communities.
Lovely. Really quickly, can you touch on why this was created?
Yes. So it was birthed out of the moment, I feel like, when the world stood still with both the pandemic and what happened with George Floyd happening at the same time. And so this group of influential leaders here in Houston determined that they wanted to do something to pour back into our communities. And I don't know if you want me to give names and all of that good stuff, but just a group of leaders who determined that this was very much necessary in our communities, and they wanted to spotlight our businesses and nonprofit organizations.
Very good. We have about a minute left, so I know applications just reopened. This is the last round of funds you all are rolling out. So talk to viewers, people watching at home. What do they need to do? How can they qualify?
Yes, so quickly then, you can follow Houston Fund for Social Justice and Economic Equity by visiting www.Houston Equity Fund. There is all of the logistical information, inclusive of a sample application. The screen is rolling right now to show you what it will look like, but that application is there, the details are there. It is open until March the 26th of this year.
And we have a little bit more time, so let's talk about Wells Fargo, because I understand they are part of this as well.
Yes, absolutely. They are the key contributors to this particular Open for Business grant. So Wells Fargo actually gifted us $20 million, like for real, for real.
20 million? That's a lot of money.
Like for real, absolutely. They were one of the people who, when all of the people were making announcements about what they would do, Wells Fargo for us is one of the people who did do. And so they gave $20 million to this initiative, and we've been able to touch over 537 grants in various ways through businesses and grants through this organization and through their help.
And you have about $3 million left to disperse,
Absolutely.
correct?
I'm glad you own it. You done did your research page. Yes, we have about $3 million more to disperse. Again, the application is open now, and you can go to the website to get that information, and the portal will remain open until March the 26th, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, so that we can make sure you get in. Absolutely.
Is there anything else you would like to add before we wrap up?
Yes, I want to encourage people to continue to vote on themselves, to bet on themselves, to believe in themselves, and to know that there are resources out here who are betting on you as well. Take advantage of the opportunity. There are many businesses who can let you know that this is real. It is really, they're really grants.
Fabulous. We'll have to go ahead and leave it there, but we'll have much more during our digital dive. If you want to learn more about the Houston Equity Fund, how you can donate, volunteer, or be a part, we'll have that on our website at CW39 Houston. All right, we'll go ahead and see you after this break.